Crypto.com, Crowcoin holders. We got to be talking about this market because we're seeing a lot of interesting things that are kind of making the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and we got to be talking about this. So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, I want to start off here. I want to just start off with this because just because the market is selling off does not mean that you can't profit. And in my opinion, I think that right now is the best time to be high leverage scalping. Now, not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys how I'm viewing this market and how I am attacking this market. And for example, I am shorting Crowcoin. I'm still in this position right now. I said, if you watched my Crow video from yesterday, did you profit? Because yesterday I talked about how I'm probably looking for a short here in the short term with a very, very tight stop loss. And now my stop loss is in the profit. And that trade at the time of posting this, which was probably, 6 hours ago, was 132, nearly 133% of the profit. Now we're at more of a 200% gain. But all in all, I think it's okay to be shorting some alts right now because I do think that the way we're seeing this market shift, it does look like we're in for a little bit more pain here as long as Bitcoin bounces here, then it should be just short-term bearish. But we're going to talk about Bitcoin's price action here in a second. But starting off with Crowcoin here, the reason why I'm still in this short position is because we are still breaking below the 15-cent price level on Crowcoin. We're seeing a daily candle closure below it. And guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If we start to close below 15 cents, then I am going to look for this to continue down, probably to 12 cents, and maybe, just maybe even clear down and fulfill this wick at 9.5 cents. Do I think that there's a high likelihood that we do see that play out? Probably not. But I think that with how Bitcoin is trading and acting, the risk is to the downside in the short term, guys. And I'm going to be honest with you, when Bitcoin sneezes right now, altcoins absolutely die. Like, that's how it's been. And that's why right now I'm treating this market as like a scalping opportunity. And when I talk about Bitcoin here later in this video, you'll see why I'm really emphasizing on this as a scalper's territory for high leverage scalping. I think if you can manage your risk and you know how to follow the channel and not long into resistance, you long the support and short the resistance in these channels, I think that's a very profitable time for high leverage scalping. Now, it's not financial advice. I'm just telling you how I'm viewing this market and what I'm personally doing. So all in all here, in the short term, I do think that Crowcoin is going to continue to break down here. I've been shorting Crow. I'm in the profit. If you guys do want to trade, feel free to sign up to BTCC. You get a 10% bonus on all deposits in the pinned comment section or description box below. They have as well as a 500x leverage. If you want to go really, really high leverage scalping, you can do that. Just please be careful if you guys are using crazy leverage like that. You have to be trading with money you're willing to lose if you're using 500x leverage because it could just snap of a finger and it's gone, right? And I personally don't use 500x leverage unless I'm just trying to have fun and I'm bored. But when I'm trying to make money, I usually am staying away from the 500x unless I'm specifically doing it just to kind of flip a coin and say, hey, maybe I'll catch a good entry here. And right now, I think that higher leverage is good for high leverage scalping, for like range bound trading. But guys, October is the #1 most volatile month for crypto and the stock market, so keep that in mind. I don't think you need necessarily the 500x leverage, but if you want to do that, feel free to check it out. Now, let's take a look here. Crowcoin's at rank 26, down 24% in the past 7 days, down about 8% in the past 24 hours, down about a percentage of the past hour here, sitting at $5.28 billion market cap, and the circulating supply of Cronos is now 36 billion Crowcoin, all right? Every month, guys, do not forget we're getting 1.12 billion Crow getting added to the circulating supply since the 70 billion reissuancing of coins. Now, some people will argue that it's not circulating supply, but guys, guess what? It is circulating. Just because it's locked up doesn't mean that it's not impacting the overall supply of Crow, because not that you can't trade it, but it is getting added to the circulating supply month over month, okay? Not all 70 billion coins are getting dropped on the market, but 1.12 billion month over month will be, okay? Now, let's take a look here, right? Because this is very important for Crowcoin and for altcoins with what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 108,000, okay? ETH is below 4K. I believe if you want to see altcoin season, you need to see Ethereum be breaking over new all-time highs and really holding above $5,000. Am I bullish for Q4? Yes, I am a altcoin and crypto bull in Q4. However, guys, I want to show you guys the 200-week moving average. 200-day moving average, excuse me. This was extremely important in my mind that we came and tested this level here around 107,000, which we did. Seeing a candle closure off of that is absolutely fine. And I'll be honest with you guys, I wanted to see this play out before we get a bounce. And I think that there's a higher likelihood chance that we do bounce soon here. I think that we'll probably see a test of this. And we probably come back up to about 116,000. Now, this will be the very important price level. Do we reject off of 116 and send us down for a much more prolonged sell-off? Maybe bring us to 90,000, maybe even lower? Or do we bounce up here and clear through 116K? Because if we clear through 116K after the test of really like the bull market support band, we can call it, then I think that we're setting up for new all-time highs, and we're probably that shows significant strength, and we're probably heading for like $130,000 to $150,000. So that's why in the short term right now, there is fear in the market for altcoins. There's concerns because we're talking about the 4-year cycle. And if you believe in the 4-year cycle, I do right now, until the fat lady sings, I'm saying the 4-year cycle is still here, then we're playing with fire here with the time horizon. Because if we do break down here and go to, say, 94,000, I think that it really sets us up for probably a good chance that this is the top of the bull market. And I know you guys don't like hearing that, but I think that it's important that we talk about this and that we're real, and I don't want to just lead you guys to the slaughter. And I'm telling you guys how I'm seeing this market, right? The reason why I'm talking about this right now is, like, gold. Gold is a little bit concerning to me. It's making new highs day after day after day. And what I said over on Twitter, I made a little bit of a tweet here about how gold absolutely mooning is like a car's check engine light flashing. People are lining up to buy gold right now, okay, at all-time highs. That concerns me. It concerns me. I think that is usually a sign that the U.S. dollar is going to be devalued significantly, or major war is coming, or catastrophic economic event is on the horizon. Now, you can also argue, well, then shouldn't Bitcoin go up, Blacksea? Like, yeah, hypothetically, yeah, it should, as long as the 4-year cycle is not over. So all in all, we're in a very, very interesting time here. And I'm trying not to be a huge bear here. I just want to tell you guys how I'm viewing this market. Like I said, I think that we see a bounce off of 107,000 to at least like 116K. And I think that 116,000 will be the very, very important price level of a make or break moment. If we decide to make new highs and be bullish for the rest of Q4, or if we reject off 116 and head down to the 94,000. I think that there's a possibility of that. But guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Do you think we're going to see a bounce? Do you think that we're going to see new all-time highs for Bitcoin? Do you think this is the last flush out before we get that next massive leg up to the upside? And what do you guys think about gold as well? It's absolutely fascinating. I'm going to make another video later about gold and how I think it's going to impact Bitcoin and the overarching market. But I want to know what you guys think. But that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Check out all this awesome affiliate links down below. Sign up to BTCC. Take advantage of that 10% deposit bonus, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.